Now, I've had a lot of people ask me why I run such excessive lighting on the front of my motorbike, with this yellow on the factory headlights here and the DRL, and then the orange on these spotties, and also why I have these spotties in the first place. The yellow and orange covers, so yellow on the low beam and high beam, and then the DRL, and then the orange on here, that is for the reflection, or the ease of seeing in harsh conditions such as snow, which I don't have here, dust, which I have a lot of here, and rain and things like that. It doesn't reflect off of the droplets or the dust particles as much. Now, I can take these ones off and I can still have a white light, a very bright white light, as we will use in this video here. Now, the white light means that it will penetrate further into the distance. So I do take a sacrifice on the yellow and the white light, sorry, yellow and orange light, but I gain quite a lot from it when the conditions are poorly. I can still see while other people are having to pretty much come to a halt. I can still continue riding with absolutely no problems to my vision. And one thing I didn't mention as well is the orange on here that's constantly going. Sorry, the yellow on there that's constantly going. I believe it makes a big difference to people actually seeing me. Everybody sees a white light, especially if it's a motorbike. It just looks like one light. They just go, oh, you know, it's somebody who can't be bothered looking after their car. Oh, it's a small light, therefore it's really far back. Or I can only see one light, so it's probably a car that's really far back. But when it's yellow, people wait for a second more and pause, and you get that extra second of, oh, should I go? Oh no, actually that's a motorbike. Now, I can't prove that, but I can say theoretically that that does work. Why do I even have excessive lighting? Well, I live in a place called Australia. Many people will know it from around the world, and also Australians themselves will know the place. And it is summer. What does the time of year have to do with the reason of why I have excessive lighting? Well, here in Australia in summer, depending on where you are, it is ridiculously hot during the daytime. Now, I say ridiculously, but, you know, today was, you know, 29, 30 degrees. It wasn't ridiculously hot. It was hot. But for a lot of countries, that's decently hot. And our sun has no ozone or no barrier like a lot of other places. So the sun just beats down on us. In my summer gear, I wear a full mesh suit like you see me wearing here, but it is black. The reason for choosing black over another colour is the fact that with black I can get away with it being in the dirt and stuff like that and not looking absolutely horrible. I have other kits that are different colours, like a white. It just turns out to be brown or grey or have marks on it that are ridiculous to get rid of. Like, I've hand washed it, I've machine washed it, I've done all those things to try and get rid of those marks. Can't really get rid of those marks. So the black is the reason. Now, going back to the sun, that's why black is a bit of a pain in the butt. It absorbs more heat. Comes back to the idea of it's hot here in Australia. So, reason for excessive lighting. As you can see there, very bright lights. Excessive lighting, reason for it is heat. If I can go out right now, at night, it's dropped another 5 degrees, it's 25 degrees pretty much right now. which most places that's a good, you know, warm day. It's a medium to moderate warmth day. But here in Australia, that's how it gets at night in the middle of summer, as it is right now. Knowing that fact is the reason that I have excessive lighting, so I can still go and ride during summer. This is my pastime, this is my mental recuperation time when I sit on my bike and go for a ride. I find it quite appealing and appeasing for my mind. That's part of the reason I share these videos on YouTube, because if I find it appealing and somebody else isn't able to be doing this and they have the same kind of coping mechanism, i.e. riding a motorcycle, then they can come along and watch as well. So that be the reason that I run excessive lighting. And you know, if I was just riding on the street every day, it wouldn't be a problem. But I was growing up riding bikes on the dirt pretty young, from the age of about, I guess 5 or so. Ooh, traction control kicked in. Traction control's a bit overprotective. It's like a helicopter mother on this motorbike. It is a beginner bike, so I guess that's to be expected. Look, a motorbike. It's a car with a single light out. Turns into a motorbike. Anyway, with the fact that I've been riding from the age of about 5 or so when I was young off-road, that's where I find my happiness, is off-road. Coming back to why the excessive lighting is on the street, I probably wouldn't have excessive lighting because I've got no problems with, you know, all this type of stuff here where I can see 99%, even this dark spot, I'm not concerned about that. I can see now because my lights are on it. But when you go into the middle of the bush or the middle of the dirt at night, then running lights like that are excessively helpful. Look, another motorbike. So many motorbikes out tonight. Either this up is very stinky, or something else up here has not got a very good fuel consumption and is burning itself. I'm going to guess it's this one because it's a P-plater. Smells like it's burning up rings. It's got oil in the engine, in the combustion area. Yep, it was that. That stinks. That up is not going to last very long. Volkswagen up. It's going to die. Anyway. There you go, fuel at $1.89 today for 98. The premium fuel for the rest of the world that doesn't use our system. You may say, why have I come so far north? Going this far north, you know, the city central. This is far north, I guess. We've just gone through Yanchep. We're on the road between Yanchep and Two Rocks as we speak. I'm just going exploring. I'm going to go and have a look at this little, what looks like a motocross track or something out in the bush here. It's a little area from satellite imaging you can see. Resembles like a track or something. I'll put up a picture of it here. I'm going to go and have a look at that. Most people go, why don't you go and look in the day? As I said before, it's hot here. I have these lights for this exact reason, that I don't want to put up with that heat. When I don't have to, I can come out at night. I've got ridiculously bright lights on the bike. If it's too bright for the white sand, I've got the orange diffusers in here, which gets rid of that glare and it spreads the light out a bit more, so it makes it more of an even pattern. Oh, me. thing to do, eh? Now the other reason I have ridiculously bright lights, the bush. Even out here, we're, you know, somewhat near civilization, but we have animals. We don't have deer. Well, we do have deer, but not in this area. We don't have, you know, the other things that people hit. Bunnies. We have bunnies, but it's here more about the kangaroos and the emus. Emus are a very tall bird, large bird. They're not ridiculously heavy, but they're large and they suck to hit. In a car or on a motorbike, they suck either way. The kangaroo. Kangaroo is like hitting a deer. They do the same type of thing as well. They stand on the side of the road until bang, they're straight out in the middle of the road, and then they jump, kind of dart in front of you and weave and do stupid stuff, and you're like, oh my god, really? But unlike a deer, you know, I don't actually know what a deer weighs, and yes, I know they're pretty muscular, but kangaroo is up vertical rather than horizontal, so all upright, and they're jacked full of muscle. I don't think I've ever seen a deer picture that's like a kangaroo picture. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll try and find a picture of one here and go, here you go. This is the Australian bull kangaroo, bull meaning male. And that's not just a one-off, there's lots of kangaroos that are jacked to high heavens. It's how they stay at the top of their sexual food chain. Be the predominant breeder in the pack. So yeah, I don't want to hit them, and that's part of the other reason why I have ridiculously bright lights. As you can see, they shine over there. They shine very far down the road. You can't actually see here because, you know, the lights are interfered by the other lights around here. Now we'll come to a stop up here, and we'll restart the video after we start a recording, all that type of stuff. Sync it all up. We'll try 2 types of recordings, just a backup recording as well. Actually, we might try 3. I'll see how much power is in my watch at the moment. Stop up here. So we're back. We got recording happening in 3 different locations for the GPS, so hopefully we can get a GPS on this right here. We've got one on the phone here using DMD2. I'll chat you through DMD2 in another video. I've got my Garmin watch here, that's recording, and then my actual phone is recording as well. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully we have the recording on that. We have sound, we have image recording. We will go here, we'll go to that mode, and we will go I can't remember. It has a record button, doesn't it? That one, no. Oh, that one. Oh yeah, dumbass. Haven't pressed play on that thing in a while. I've recently just used the phone to do it, but I've got the phone's recording stuff, so I've had to do it manually on the actual camera itself. Now, I'm going to be quiet here and see. I'm guessing that makes a bit of noise, but we'll see. We'll see. That's 30 seconds into recording. I will shut that off. Now we're going to go and have a look at this little area here. We have to keep that on because without that it doesn't keep recording. The phone in here can be turned off and recording. My watch is on my wrist. That will keep recording as long as it has battery. So let's go and have a little explore. Now I'll have to put it in off-road mode here because we're going off-road. There we go. I won't try and squeeze that gap. I'm a little bit wide. Now last time I came up here it was pretty soft. There's actually the video of that. I don't think that's come out just yet. This will probably be an in-between video. Oh, there you go. Got some lighting going. So I have ridden out here recently knowing that it is quite soft out here at the moment. Went third, that's why that didn't come up properly. Woo! That really came up then. Ah! My slipper clutch just saved me. No, I didn't pull the clutch in enough when I locked the rear brake up. But that's okay. Actually, I'm going to pull up here, put it in neutral, and actually check what mode my airbag system is in. It's in street mode. Enduro mode, one in rally mode. Go, 3 vibrations, or 2, sorry. Now we're in our rally mode, like we want it. So that ties into the next thing I wanted to chat about. People will say, oh, you shouldn't go off-road while it's night time, there's no one around. Yeah, I know. But I ride in the day when there's no one around. Just the same. So that doesn't really affect me too much. I don't plan on being stupid, I'm just exploring. I'm not going balls to the wall, I'm not doing huge wheelies, I'm not playing stupid. Hello kangaroo, don't know if you guys saw it. I'm just being nice, being gentle. Just coming for a little explore, having a look. Woo! And I'm wearing full gear, you know, full off-road motorcycle gear. I'm not wearing motocross gloves, but got more protection than that, I guess. It's halfway between a street glove and a dirt bike glove. It's a mesh glove with carbon knuckles and all that, so if I punch anything by accident then I should be okay. I think this is where I head off actually. I go this way. Ooh, bit boggy. This feels like your standard where people have eaten it up. Ooh, drop down there. It's a bit soft. Sounds a bit soft. Winter, when the sand isn't quite as soft, doesn't feel too bad actually. Ah, spider to the face. That's soft. Guarantee you, this bike is not what most people are riding this type of track on. Most people were riding this on dirt bikes and things like that. I don't think that's the way I wanted. I'll go in this little spot where people have been doing burnouts. It's soft! Go back over here onto the track, drop onto the track in a spot that's not so screwed up. Got crossed up. Getting crossed up on a little bike is painful. Doing that on a 200 kilo motorbike like this one, decently painful. Probably should have been back in first, but you know, I was in second. Oh, neutral! F me. F me, I hate neutral in this bike. Easy to find. Woo, come off track. Let's go around this way. I must have got some fun through here if I could see what I was doing. Can't see very much right now. Oh. Alright. So I know it's worth my time coming out and spending a little bit of time out here trying to do this. So we'll head back this way and we'll continue our ride. but not being able to see, and it's making this a little bit more difficult than I would like. Alright, I know where I am now. We'll go up this one. Off of the main track before, we went over there. Might just go down here and go to the first dune, go up the top and have a look at the ocean. The gap. Sand. Lug a dog a dog a dog. Chug chug. This bike's pretty good at chugging along. Oh, you can hear bats in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can hear them. Part of my problem just then was I couldn't attack the track on that single track type stuff back there, on that track that's on that map that I showed you. I couldn't attack it because I couldn't see far enough to attack it, so I couldn't get the front wheel up in the air because then my lights are up in the air. Now I wouldn't have the lights up in the air over those holes, but I would have enough to de-weight the front end. But I couldn't do that because then the lights, you know, far less effective at seeing when the lights are pointed somewhere else. Dead roo. There we go, that was nice. Over that hole with the back wheel through it. Garden, through the rock garden. So not being able to attack it means, you know, bike's not floating over the things that would normally float on. I'm going this way because that's where that really large hole was from the other night. Broke my wrists. That was not fun. We can sit down here on a little cruise. Oh, bit of soft stuff on the track. So I'll let you guys know now whether yes or a no on the screen, whether you guys are getting the better audio from both microphones here, or if it being in my pocket is not a good idea because it's too scrunchy with my pants. So you guys will either be hearing that or not hearing it, and I'll let you know if you're not on the screen by saying yes or no once again right here. And if it's a yes, tell me how it is. Tell me how it sounds. Do you think it's better than my last videos? Ooh. That's a flare. Why is there a flare up there? That's... Oh, I hope nobody's in trouble. You don't normally get a flare up in the middle of the air like that unless there's a problem, or young knobheads coming out camping with a flare gun. So we'll see. But there is a reef right there, so if that is a boat, they may have hit the reef. I'd expect a little boat, not a big boat. Flying off. You guys probably couldn't see it. You might have. Matters what I can do with the exposure rate. Up the hill we go. You're all good. No, I'm all good. I just, as I saw you, I turned this way and then the front tyre went in the sand and I just dumped it. And I was like, I'm not going to try and save it. Turn the steering wheel. Give me a second. No, it's alright. I just got to get the handlebar in like that, and then I can lift it up. Yeah, it's about 210 kilo.
Good one.
Sorry, mate. Thank you. Yeah. It's easier this way. Alright, I'll attempt not to drop it now, I probably will. Heavy bike. Fill the bike, turn back on, out of breath. Alright, off-road mode, first gear. There we go. Oh, when it gripped up. That was just stupid. That was silly. Over the hill, put the front tyre into some stuff, hit the brake. Same as, you know, people dropping their bike on the bitumen when they hit the brake too hard. We came off balance. And I didn't want to fight it. Oh, what's in that? Like that. screen playing funny buggers again. Got a bit of sand in the throttle, and I can just feel that. It's nice when you get into that. Now this is that view that many of you may not have seen. You would have seen on one of my videos. Let's get into one of these wheel tracks here. I'm down the hill. This is a steep one. Still pretty soft and deep. There's been lots of activity on this sand recently. Because it's yeah, we've had lots of people out here because lots of people are off work at this time of year. The second bowl up here. Float over that hole. I can recall, this will be the first nighttime off-road video on the channel. I don't think there's any others on there yet. Oh, that nice cool air. Avoid the barbed wire. That's soft. Back off the throttle a bit so we don't go into a hole. That's nice. There's no moon out tonight, so you guys probably can't see the ocean. That's Gilderton up there. camping out here in the dunes, having fires, getting out of the wind. But you know, all right. Here doing donuts, causing big ruts. I'm getting caught in. You'd be able to see more, but unfortunately not. The moon's not out, it's a very dark night, so couldn't show you the ocean. Not always a good view at night. But we'll make our way back in to town, back onto the blacktop. I guess that flare that we saw earlier was just people camping, being idiots. Let's go this way. Soft. Get into that. Back in my own track now. And out. Now I'm not going to attempt that hill that I came down before. I'm going to go back up this other hill. Ooh, got a bit of traction there that I wasn't expecting. Back down into first. Those are deep holes. As you probably just saw by how much it was throwing me around. Up the hill. This hill, yeah, going up there used to be full of holes. They've all filled in now, which is alright. It used to be littered with them. Ooh, front tyre catching an edge there. Wombat holes, avoid the holes as much as we can. Float the front over that hole. Just make sure that's still done up. There we go. Back on track to where we were before when we came in. Oh. Here we go. These are the cars from before or not. Well, in a situation where that would be rolling, that would not be a good situation to put your hand out like that, but, you know. Thanks, mate! Impreza? No. I think. I love the marketing of some of these companies that say, you know, their car is a four-wheel drive, can do this, can do that, when it just simply cannot. Now, I'm the owner of a Volvo. I'm saying that, so there's, you know, woo! Front wheel in the air while it's sliding, that's interesting. I love doing that. I've done it a few times. But hey, if you're out here doing what you love, getting out of the bush, experiencing life in your Hyundai. It doesn't matter if it's a Hyundai or a Subaru or a Nissan Patrol or a Nissan Navara or any of those things. What does that matter? long as you're having fun. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I need to turn back there. Wrong way. Let's turn around. Through here. You have to be careful doing this. One, because you can't see what's underneath. And two, you can start a fire, which I didn't, fortunately, because this bike still has a catalytic converter. So it gets rather warm. This one, I don't think I'll ever delete the cat on it. Tanks. Ow. See my track from before. Way, up and over. Woo! Caught on that edge. Through this way. Oh, bumpy. Up here there'll be a car. A different exit to what we came in at. Oh, another one, really? RAV4. Oh, bash plate. The other video you guys would have seen, you know. You guys will see, sorry. There was that Hilux or Triton, like 90s, early 90s, late 80s. Hilux or Triton burnt out on the side there, and I said, you know, as you saw as I came around that corner, I said, hey, we'll come up here, there'll be a car. And then there's another one. It's barely been a week, and 2 burnt out cars in the bush. In summer. Or another one, sorry, in a week, less than a week. It's just ridiculous. Like, come on. Are you trying to start a fire in this bush? Hate it. Oh, wrong one. Really annoys me. People littering, people lighting things on fire, getting rid of it like that. Just take it to the fucking tip. I guess you can't get your insurance claim, but use your insurance properly, don't don't burn things just because. If the thing catches on fire because it's got a malfunction or, you know, something like that, then cool. But the likelihood of that RAV4 catching fire right there, where there's another car that's caught on fire in the same spot, has got to be so low. The chances are ridiculous. So that tells me it's intentional. And I get it, we pay for insurance for that type of thing. No, you don't pay for insurance fraud. It upsets me. As I said, it's what I do to go and enjoy myself. And then putting up with people like that. Car on the side of the road. Go over here. Just they pull over without looking. Back up, put the glasses back on, cruise control off, there we go. Well, apparently that's the size bump that you need to take my glasses off. What the? Well guys, there you go, our first night ride, car with no lights, that's always great. Anyway, our first night ride on the channel. There it is. We'll bank that one in the books. And I want to thank you for watching if you got through to this part of the video. If you're someone that knows me personally and you got through to this, oh wet. If you got through to this part of the video, if you know me in person, just text me or tell me that you got through to the end in person. If you're not someone who knows me in person, then just hang a comment down below, just say, hey, I got to the end. We'll come up with a name for you guys that get all the way through the videos. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching, and unless something else happens that's a little bit out of place or interesting, then I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.